What's good, everybody? It's the Chosen One. I'm here today to go over a very important subject that I feel I needed to share to my subscribers. It's basically why the relationship problems and the divorce problems in America are going on at the rate that they are in this country right now. And I got my homie here, Grim God, Andrew, and he's gonna ask me a series of questions that a lot of my subscribers have been asking me lately regarding serious relationships in America, and I'm gonna do my best to give the most enlightening answers I can do. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying, you can keep ask as many questions as you want, man.
All right, so given the percentage of divorce rates, what do you say is the leading cause of the divorce? Would it be love reasons, emotional reasons, or would it be financial reasons?
At this state in America right now, gotta be honest, I say about a good 65 to 75% of those divorce rates that are happening are due to financial problems and problems in the bedroom. Because one of the leading causes of infidelity, and that's the word I was looking for, it's called infidelity, is because, women and men are not being sexually satisfied in the bedroom, and they're seeking, other partners to satisfy them. Okay, that's one of the causes. The other cause, someone could be going through financial hardship, or somebody might meet another individual who's more financially set, and they'll leave their partner for that individual. You see what I'm saying? The media has everybody hypnotized and under a spell, under an illusion spell of, if this person doesn't have this substantial amount of money, if this person doesn't portray this image that he has money, or if this person isn't up to par, sexually in the bedroom, you know what I mean? It's a no-go. And this is touching on the heart of the problem, because if you look at this society, everything is from the lower chakras up. When we look for a partner, okay, just on a basic level, the average Joe Schmo is going to go from the lower chakras up, which means we're meeting each other ass to ass, private part to private part, instead of head to head. You see what I'm saying? This is what the media, this is what Hollywood, this is what the entire government wants. They want people to meet, the root chakra to root chakra, when we should be working our way, head to head mentally. We should be meeting women, and women should be meeting men on a mental level and a spiritual level first. Okay? But how we were raised and the environment we were raised in, and what the media and the TV was feeding us, was to meet people, for their appearance and what they can do for us sexually first. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the root of the entire problem that's going on in America right now. Because I don't care who you ask, okay? Everybody knows that this is true. And this is the reason why there's so many unwanted babies in America right now. The abortion rate is at a peak. You know what I'm saying? Youth and young adults are being incarcerated at record numbers. And if you go to those individuals, I bet you 80%, 85% of those will be born in single parent homes. So how did that start? It's because we're meeting each other root chakra to root chakra. So what is that? We're doing it ass backwards. So when we start from the ass chakra up, we're doing it ass backwards. It's ass backwards. This whole society has been turned upside down. Just like, you see a lot of women twerking and, doing that shit on YouTube and Facebook, all over the internet. Because I'm telling you, there's a pole shift coming, as above, so below. So the people on the planet are doing what's getting ready to come in the future. And a lot of master teachers have already touched on this subject. it's actually mind-blowing what's going on, because what's going on in the cosmos is actually affecting people subconsciously, and it's affecting their relationships as well.
Right.
And it's just crazy, man. It's crazy because women have become men have become women. It's really sad. They're putting chemicals in the Monsanto's food, and they're putting gender bending chemicals in the chemtrails that they're spraying all over the skies. And people are very unaware of this topic, man. And I'm doing my best to help everybody I can. It's just mind-boggling, man. And I've experienced this on a personal level, you know, with my parents. Okay. And if you just look at the big picture, what's happening on this planet is people are producing lust babies.
Mm-hmm.
They're not producing love babies. They're producing lust babies. There's a big difference. Ladies and gentlemen, go do your research on if a child is birthed through a married couple or a couple, you know what I mean, that's being faithful to each other, a couple that's together, compared to a broken home. Do your research on how those babies end up financially, emotionally, and mentally and spiritually, and see which ones are more successful in life. The ones that come from the single parent broken homes, or the ones that come from married established homes. And it'll blow your mind. I'm telling you right now, with a divorce rate at 80%, that means that probably 15 million lust babies are being born probably every year. Every year. 12 to 15 million. And that's why, this is going to get spiritual. A lot of the baby pictures that I'm seeing on Instagram and Facebook, when was the last time you seen an infant come out the womb smiling?
Right.
You see these babies walking down Walmart,
and their eyes are already open all the way.
With the grumpy ass faces, looking all sad, or they either look sad and depressed, or they look really mean and angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, I remember, you know, when I was younger, in elementary and middle school, I would look at babies, and babies used to smile.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? You don't even see that shit no more. It's because when you have a baby and you met the woman, lower chakra to lower chakra, the soul that came from that is going to be, you know, their lower chakra is going to be more active than their higher chakra. That's a lust baby. You know what I'm saying? And I hope, you know, people don't get offended from this. Okay? If that baby seeks spiritual enlightenment and is guided, you know, through the ancestors and the creator, that baby can work himself, you know, to get his chakras back on point. Because we all know we're starting from the bottom, you know, if we do come out a lust baby. That's just the truth. That's the God's honest truth.
Right.
And another thing, people ask why I go so hard on the women. Like, RFG, why do you go so hard on the women? Why do you go so hard on women? I go so hard on the woman because, where, like I said in previous videos, where the consciousness of the woman goes, so goes the rest of society. Why is this? Why do men do what they do? Why do men dress the way they dress? Why do they talk the way they talk? Why are they trying to pursue the gangster image and act all hard? They're trying to do that to acquire money and the women. Because that's what the women value, and that's what they value as masculine, okay? And what is quote unquote being a real man. You see what I'm saying? The man is only gonna do what he does to get the woman on the side of his arm. That's why I go so hard on the woman, because if the woman changes her consciousness, okay, and says that the thug gangsterism bullshit is not gonna pay my bills and take care of my child, then she's going to wake up and want the brother who's consciously awake, taking care of himself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and financially. Then we can have an impact and a change on our society.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? it all starts with the woman's consciousness. And another thing I want to tell the women is, when you lay down with a man and you sleep with him, his sperm are gonna lay dormant in your womb for anywhere from 2 to 3 months. This is a fact. You see what I'm saying? Within that 2 to 3 month span, if you go and have sex with another man, his sperm is going to lay dormant in your womb. This is going to produce something called warrior sperm, where his sperm and the other man's sperm will fight each other, and the sperm that die, they'll send testosterone residue in the womb, which will go into the woman's bloodstream. This is why these women are acting masculine. You know what I mean? All over the country, going crazy out here. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's mind-boggling, man. It's really mind-boggling. I mean, I know men personally who can't even go home to their wives. They can't even go home to their wives. It's crazy. And part of the reason why these women are going crazy on Facebook, you know what I mean, playing men like men play women, a lot of it has to do with the warrior sperm in their womb, which is causing testosterone to go into their bloodstream. And there's like I said, there's a war going inside you, baby girl. There's a war going on inside of you. And if you don't believe me, just do your own research, man. It's called warrior sperm. For 2 to 3 months after you lay down with a man, his sperm is going to lay dormant in your womb, regardless if he has a strap or not. Okay? I've already done the research on it, and that just goes to tell you that the Creator created us, you know what I'm saying, to be with each other for a substantial amount of time, okay? Especially when we have a child. You know, we were supposed to stay together for anywhere from 5 to 10 years at least. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't meant to be bang, 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 see ya. You know what I'm saying? That's what the demons in Hollywood and the fucking Pentagon, okay, British intelligence, the secret Green Beret government, that's what they want, okay? And as far as the men goes, for my men out there trying to portray the gangster image, man, to be honest with you, that shit is kind of old, man. I'm just keeping it real. That shit is kind of old. I mean, how many motherfucking times do you want to take somebody else's life, fuck somebody else's life up, then end up in jail with a whole bunch of other men again? Shit, you around men so much, shit, we starting to question your sexuality. And I already did a video in the past that the more man goes against Mother Nature, the more feminine he becomes. You see what I'm saying? That's Mother Nature's punishment on men who go against the Divine Mother. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of these motherfuckers acting hard, and they actually homosexuals on the down low. That's another topic that I'm gonna do another lecture on. Okay? And now they're giving STDs, you know, to our sisters out here. That's inexcusable. I have more respect for a homosexual man who's proud to be who he is than a motherfucker on the down low, but then he's trying to portray this gangster hard, thuggish, masculine image. That's stupid. That shit has to stop. It has to stop, people. Right. It has to stop. The only way, you know, we can really get past what has happened to us, especially our generation, people born from 1982 to 1995, is to go after your demons. Whoever attacked you, whoever screwed you over in your life, call them up, talk to them, have a you know, a respectable discussion with them. Let them know what they did to you. Meditate, you know what I'm saying? Do yoga, do sports, do boxing. Get the energy out of you. Get the demon out of you. You have to attack your demons on your own. It comes from enlightenment, comes from the inside. You don't want to get it from outside sources, or else you'll be outlightened. You'll be out of your mind. Okay? So like I said, man, that's all I got for today. Support Atlantean Clothing. Support RFG Clothing. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, man. It's a chosen one, man. I'm out.